Hello, YouTubers, it's Sentai Michael from Screen Productions, bringing you a new podcast from my segment called The Super Sentai Review. And like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly, in case you don't understand. Also, I will try to do my best to not breathe so hard, not trying to cause any audio feedback during this audio podcast recording. So before beginning, I'd like to say, in case you're wondering what that noise in the background, my neighbors next door had the radio on. So basically the radio's on low, but in case you're wondering what's that noise in the background, that's just my neighbors next door with their radio on. So anyway, let's get into this podcast. Anyway, this episode started off with last picked up Mondo, aka Zyuohger, managed to free himself from Master Guinness Patrol. Anyway, after introducing himself to the others, Selma, Leo, Tusk, and Alma started to some of his zoom-ins go form, and once they did, Mondo started to really freak out, and started to have a flashback about started to have a flashback when he was about the free zooming that Master Guinness used to give his Zyuohger power. So anyway, they all took him back to Yamato's uncle house, Mario, and it basically turns out that Mondo is feeling real remorse about all the bad things he did to them and whatnot, all the destruction and whatnot. So basically, he's a real downer. Basically, he's sort of like the opposite of Tokyo 6. Tokyo 6 and Tokyo 6. Like, every time that Tokyo 6, every time he goes to the battle, he always say, "Oh, this will be a beautiful place for me to die." Yeah, but imagine the total opposite. Basically he kept on rolling himself into the ball and whatnot, and saying, I don't deserve your kindness and whatnot. So basically Yamato and the other two, Yamato gave him some clothes, some clothes he can use, whatnot, and that's when Mondo started to have illusion about the free zooming that Master Guinness used to give his Zyuohger powers and whatnot, and they was telling him that you're cursed for the powers, blah 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 blah. He started to freak out and whatnot. But honestly, Yamato said, "Join us." It's like no, but still, he still had the illusion about the free zooming that powers that was stolen that Master Guinness stole for him to give to him. So basically, he ran out like a psychopath after realizing, and he ran out like a psychopath, after realizing that Tusk Armor, Leo, and Selma are actually Azuma as well. So basically, he went out. So Yamato went chasing after him. So anyway, meanwhile on the death of his ship, Nalia was kissing Master Guinness' ass and telling him about, I'm sorry about Zyuohger and whatnot, Master Guinness, we did not this before happened, and Master Guinness told Combat and Zano to go get back Zyuohger, and Zano and Combat was like, "Are you fucking serious? You really?" And Master Guinness was like, yeah, you should go get back Zyuohger, and Combat was like, the brainwasher didn't take hold, so what's the point? And Master Guinness once again told him to go take her out to to Earth and you'll get me back my World Ranger. So Zalem and Koma went down to the Earth and went to go retrieve the world. Anyway, Yamato managed to catch up with Mondo. Mondo told him why he was hesitant to join him, after, because of me, those feet isn't human are dead, which according to him, when Master Game used him to fuse the three human, the crocodile human, the rhino human, and the wolf human, gave him his word power, he thinks they're dead. And Yamato said when the Eagle Zoom and Larry the Karoo Zoom gave him his power, they gave him the power for some reason to attack the Earth. But and Mondo said that your situation is different. They gave you your power differently. Gave him the power trinity. The free demon that I got my powers working didn't give him the powers trinity. So basically, Mondo thinking that the free demon that Master Guinness used to fuse their powers with Mondo to give him his word powers again. So basically, we're not sure if they're dead or not. So basically, Mondo feeling real bad about this, and is hesitant to join the others in the fight against the death aliens and whatnot. So anyway, meanwhile, Karma and Zalem was attacking the city. The other Zyuohgers were showed up and started to do bad with them. But basically, but turns out that Karma and Zalem was too much to them, and basically they got their asses handed to them, and they got captured by them too. So anyway, meanwhile, on the other side of the city, Yamato is still trying to get Mondo to join them, but Mondo is still feeling like, I don't deserve to join y'all, blah blah blah. Anyway, that's when Yamato got a call on his Q Warper. It turned out it was from Karma using one of the other Zyuohgers using the other Zyuohgers Q Morpher. Karma said, Colorado say, like, if you want to see your friends again, like, biggest zoo world, biggest zoo world, or so at the warehouse. But if you want to see your friends again, so he hung up, and Mondo say, like, you know what, I'll go hand myself over to the no matter what. The teeth can't start saying me, and Yamato was like, no, I'm not handing you back to the death ending. So you go somewhere safe. I'll go watch my friends. So anyway, Yamato saw at the warehouse where the others would hold captures at. So basically, Yamato transformed into his gorilla zoom-in ranger form and started to battle with Kaba and Zara. So basically, even though Yamato returned at all, but basically, it turns out Karma and Zala were too strong to Yamato to take on by himself. So anyway, somehow Mondo showed up at the warehouse and saw Yamato fighting the two Destiny lieutenants. So basically, once again, he had the illusion of the free Zuman that he got his powers from, and telling him, like, yes, you're cursed and all that, blah blah blah, but it's not your fault. It's not your fault that that you got our powers in the first place. But you can still use our powers to help them. Basically the illusion version of the free Zuman that Yamato got his power from, telling that they're the real bad guys right here. So basically, telling him that it's okay to use our power. So Mondo got took their advice and helped him. and she could use flashlight Martha and transform into the world and helps out Yamato. So together they managed to kick Karma and Zala's ass, got the free the others, got their key morphers back, and it looks like the day was saved. But Karma and Zala's managed to retreat. And that's when the Bone Pin Monsters show up again in giant form and start to attack the city with some Death Alien fighters. So Zyuohger, some of his three key resorts, and they took down the Death Alien fighters, and Zyuohger fused it combined all his cubes together and use his Megazord finisher to destroy the Bone and Pin monster once and for all. Anyway, so the day was saved by the world. So anyway, Zyuohger is like, after taking the advice for the pre-German that I got my powers for, I'm gonna help you guys. Detect the Earth. That will be my penance for all the bad things I've done to you guys and what I did to the Earth. So basically, like my Yamato and others was happy, but at the same time, he wasn't to board. Like I don't know you guys kindness, and Leo and others were like, oh come on, really. This guy is gonna be a real riot. So anyway, so the latest episode ends. We see Mondo making the doll version of Selma, Arma, Tuff, and Leo in the human forms while he was fishing, and this is how the episode ended. So basically, it's so like Brock Remember when Brock stayed in the island to work with Professor Ivy when he came back, every time they asked him about what happened between him and Professor Ivy. He always rolled into the ball, looking all depressed, saying, "Oh, I don't want to talk about it." Basically, he's like Brock when he left Professor Ivy, which we don't know the reason for anyway. But anyway, so basically this episode was good. So anyway, Cynthia Michael, signing off. 1.